Hey guys, and welcome to another video. If you can tell, I am up by my parents where I grew up in St. Anne's in the mountains. Alright, the place is called Mount Holo. That's a real name. And one of the biggest things that I miss about here is the view. As I said, it's the mountains and we have a view. Let me show you. That is the St. Anne's Valley. That mountain on that side is Chancellor Mountain. And the other side of that is Maraval. To the Trinidadians, you'll know what I'm talking about. We're on the Holo Mountain. That's Chancellor. Other side is Maraval. And this is the St. Anne's Valley. This is where I grew up. Now, in this spot, in this area. And this view is very, very familiar to me. It's like every time I come up here and I see it, it's like an old friend. You know, I can look at it, take it in, see if there is anything new, any new houses, and you know, I just love it. I was talking to my sister the other day, and we were very fortunate to grow up with this type of view every day. Walk out your door, this is what you get. Biggest thing about the view and about St. Anne's, especially back in the day, not so much now. St. Anne's is known for the mental hospital that is located there. Alright, so if you say it from St. Anne's, people will say you're mad. Okay, but that's it in the background there. Let's take a closer look. The St. Anne's Mental Hospital. But now they just call it the St. Anne's Hospital. But it is more for psychiatric patients. Even that ground that you're seeing there, that is part of it. And I have a video of us playing cricket there. You know, you could use it. The public could go and use it, of course, with permission. All of these buildings, even up here, and these buildings here, they're part of the St. Anne's Hospital. All of this big area there. Then you see that tower, that cell tower, right below that cell tower is the St. Anne's Reservoir. And you could just see a hint of it right there. You see the water and this cell tower. You just have an unfortunate story with that cell tower. When it was being built, someone fell off and died. It made news. That is the St. Anne's Reservoir. And it has the road here and the road leading up to Simon Valley by the St. Anne's Reservoir. There is also the school, Bishop's Primary School. And there it is. That's Bishop's Primary School. You could actually hear when the bell is ringing. You could hear the children playing and whatnot, even from quite up here. It is something we grew up with. And when you're driving along the St. Anne's Road, you pass by that school. And if you look, there is a road. You can see just where the trees are clearing. That's the road to go up to the Chancellor Lookout. Now the Chancellor Lookout, you have to kind of drive. This is another ridge here. So the road kind of goes around and the Chancellor Lookout is right there. Now the hike, you go to the lookout and you walk up, and me and my son did it last time. There is a video and we walked all the way to about up here. There's another flag on the way back here. We'll do that next time. But that was the hike we did on the Chancellor Lookout. And we could see it. When we're on the lookout, you could actually see this house. So many memories I have of this view and just living up here. As you could hear from the scenery, you know, there is chickens and roosters crowing. You hear the birds. My father is in the back, old as he is, still cutting bush. Morning you would hear and see parakeets flying. I could see up now and I see birds flying. We were always very close to nature. We have wild agouti that comes up because, you know, like if we finish eat food, we'll throw some of the food down the hill and they would come and eat it. And they've gotten very accustomed to us over the years. It's a very nature-oriented existence that I had, and I'm thankful for it. you can see, it is raining and it is still very beautiful. Remember, there is a big mountain there. You can see the outline of it a little bit, but when it rains, and it rains consistently, we get mist. There is mist on this side, but you don't really see it, but you rarely see it. Oh, it's really coming down, you can hear it, but you rarely see it on that side. Sometimes you don't see the mountain at all when rain is falling and it's misting. Okay? Really, really nice. Thankfully, I got some footage of mist going across the mountains and the view. Check it out. But living on a mountain, there are different views. There is this view that was right outside our house. But of course, when you're walking down like Mount Holo to go to town and whatnot, there is another view. So we'll see this view from other angles. Plus, you might see some of Port of Spain, and I'll point out some stuff to you. That's the Holo Road. We live that way, so that's where the view is. And then we're like at the top, and there's a next valley. And that one goes down to Cascade. And in the distance, you can see like Port of Spain, like the Twin Towers and whatnot. That's another view I grew up with. So let's take a walk and see if you can see it better. Walk up the road a little bit and take a look. That's the Savannah that we're seeing. Alright, so just a little bit further down from where I was, we're on this big crest of a hill. This is kind of the killer. When you're walking up the hill and you have to meet this slant, wipes you out. But because of its slant, all of a sudden it raises above the houses and you're able to get a really nice view. So let me talk about the view. Trying to get everything here. You see these towers? That's Woodbrook 1, I think. Roxy is right below it. Okay? That's the Queen's Park Savannah. You know, that's very cultural relevant to us, especially around Carnival. If you look down on this side, you see them setting up the grandstands for Carnival. These are the towers down here, Government Campus and the Twin Towers, Nicholas Towers. So this is like Port of Spain proper over on this side. That is a cruise ship right in the port, and you would see the shipping port here with the cranes. These are the Hiltons. Where is it? Yeah, Hilton and Briggs Hotel right here. This is the parking lot for Hilton. And this is Cascade, coming up into Cascade side, the other side of the hill. Prime Minister residence, you stand to see the tip of it there, but I'll try to walk down and show you. This little view here, I also grew up with that. We're walking down the hill, checking out the views, and this is somewhat new. Alright, this little lookout area here, I think it's a parking lot. It gives us a different view of the view I grew up with. Let's take a look. There it is. This is a similar view, just from a different angle. As you can see, the St. Anne's Hospital is right behind me, but it's more forward. You're seeing the field and whatnot, and Chancellor on the other side there. Isn't it cool? Let's take a closer look. So as we walk down more, we're getting to see the Prime Minister's residence right there. And off to the side, that's the President's residence. But that's it there. And I'm walking back up. I'm not going to go all the way down because it's more hill to climb up, and from all my other videos you know I'm very unfit. So I'm heading back up, and as I walk back up the hill, you can see the view behind me there. So you can't really see it, but there is a sunset happening over there at the moment, but it's brightened out in the camera. It's actually around 6 in the afternoon, and you can hear the birds, you know. I just really love coming up here, you know, to get nostalgic about growing up, seeing the view. And, you know, I just wanted to bring you guys along and, you know, a little insight into my childhood and the stuff I grew up with, okay? Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to support me any way you can, you know, to watch my old videos, share, I would appreciate it. And as always, remember to like, remember to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Bye.